I don't know when this became like a game. Like some people would compliment my hair. Some people would be like, wow, it's really long. I never knew how to respond because I'm just like a really awkward person. Like I just always be like, yeah, thanks. Oh my god, like I know. Yeah. Okay, but before I continue on, hi, my name is Gabriella, or Miss D in the classroom. I am 24. I am a student teacher. I am graduating college in December. Hopefully, I will be able to walk across that stage because all this hard work, I refuse to let it go to nothing. So, that's a quick intro about me. Now let's continue. Growing up, I've always wanted really long hair, like princesses in movies, you know. And so at one point I was like, you know, when it gets to my chest, like here, then it's long enough, right? And then it surpassed my chest, and I'm like, you know, it's still not long enough. When it is at my gluteus maximus, then it's long enough, right? Well, next thing I know, my hair is surpassing my gluteus maximus, and I don't know how that happens. Like, I really don't. This year, the beginning of the school semester, I am a student teacher. I can no longer wrap my hair up. My 3-foot long mane, I cannot wrap it up anymore in a rat's nest on top of my head, you know, like a crazy bun. No, because I have to look professional. So I tried to tame my long mane, but I couldn't. I couldn't. It would get matted like really easily. It would take forever to dry. I would have to dedicate half an hour to brush it. It even got to the point where I had to go outside to brush it. Once I brushed it, I braided it, but then I would forget to maintain that braid because it would always right here. It would always get super tangled right here, and that's the worst. Oftentimes I would sit on my hair. When I rolled over on the bed, like I was tired of being on my tummy, so then I rolled over onto my back, and then it was time to get up. I was stuck. Sometimes it would get caught in the seatbelt. You know how the seatbelt like goes back? Well, my hair would get caught. It would get stuck. Like the seatbelt will take my hair with it, and I would have to rip my hair out of the seatbelt thingy. So that was always fun. I couldn't take it anymore, but I had a plan. I wanted to have this dramatic change, like the ones you see in movies. And I knew exactly how it was gonna go down. You're not ready for this because I'm not even ready for this. It was going to be my last semester of university. My college peers and I were gonna be so stressed because, again, it's our last year. We have to ace our finals. We have to ace our certification exams. And already, like, people already know me as the girl with the crazy long hair. Like, I don't think they know my name. I just know that they know me because I have really long hair. So then graduation day would come, and they would call my name onto the stage to come get my diploma and shake the dean's hand. And when I would walk across the stage, people would be expecting my long, luscious curls, right? Because that's what people do, is they curl their hair for special occasions. And those people are also including my family, my friends, everyone that I went to school with would be expecting my long, luscious curls. They'd call my name. I'd walk across the stage, and then everyone would see that my hair is gone. I'm super dramatic, and I don't know why. Like, I'm not like this normally, but I'm like this in my head. So what are we doing here then if I'm planning to cut my hair in December, which is 7 months from now? You're probably reading the title and thinking, wow, I just got clickbaited. Well, no, I'm getting to that. On the 26th of March, Brad Mondo uploaded Hairdresser's Guide to Cutting Your Hair and Not Ruining It. Brad Mondo, you had no business putting this idea into my head. I was perfectly content with the idea of getting this dramatic scene from a movie, and then you had to put this little idea into my head, into my mind. So for over a month, in the back of my mind, it was cut it. Every time I sat on my hair, cut it. Every time my husband rolled onto my hair in his sleep, forcing me to get stuck because I'm a lovely wife and I would never wake up my husband for such silly little thing like to release me. I thought, cut it. Every time my hair touched the toilet bowl, forcing me to take my second or third shower of the day. Cut it. And so I thought, what if I do indeed cut my hair? Thinking back to his video, he made it look so easy. Inside me was this newly found confidence that I didn't know I had, which is why it's newly found. I must cut my own hair. I'll be honest, I only watched Brad Mondo's video once, and that was on the 26th of March. It is now the 2nd of April. Should I have rewatched this video? Yes. Will I? No. So I washed my hair. Once it was dry, I straightened it. And this was a little bit difficult because it got to again, I don't know when this happened. My hair was so long I couldn't reach the bottom of it. I literally had to pull my hair up and straighten it. Thinking about it, I don't remember when was the last time I actually used heat on my hair. I really don't use heat on my hair because back in 2014, which is the last time I cut it, by the way, I had cut it for a reason, and that reason was because of heat damage, which is a common thing amongst teenagers in high school. So after I straightened it, it took 45 minutes, by the way, it's go time. I remember Brad sectioning his model's hair into 5 sections, but the Virgo in me was like, no, that's not even 6 sections. It has to be 6 sections. I also did this because I thought it'd be easiest for me. Just how things work in my head, I don't know. I sectioned the first 2 sections easily. They're right in front of my face. Easy. The next 2 sections were, which are the ones by the shoulders, a little more difficult, but I got it done. And then it was time to get to the pigtails on my back. And that proved to be a challenge. My hair was too long. I wanted to cut it fairly short. I couldn't see the back of my head. I couldn't reach. I was struggling. I asked my husband, but I think I confused him more than I could help him, guide him through the instructions. And then my saving grace. Mama Maria showed up. You see, my parents didn't know that I was upstairs cutting off my hair. I had only told my cousin, and well, news travels fast in a Hispanic family. And the next thing I knew, Mom was just at the doorway of the bathroom. So my mom helped me make all of my sections even. She even took the liberty of splitting those 2 sections on the back of my head into 3 because my hair is so thick and she didn't want me to mess it up. Finally, after an hour, I'm pretty sure it was an hour of sectioning my hair, it was done. And you might know where this is going because again, it is in the title. I braided it as far as I could because again, I couldn't reach the bottom of my hair. I grabbed my dad's really mediocre hair cutting scissors and I headed outside where my family apparently wanted to spend the day already, like they were already barbecuing. Picture this. Mom, excited. Dad, shocked. My husband, I couldn't read him. I set my phone up in the absolute worst angle that I could find and I began. I was hesitant at first. I normally really hate change, which is probably why I haven't cut my hair in 6 years. And I could feel the waterworks coming on. It's a common thing. Girls, when their hair gets chopped off, start crying. You see it a lot on America's Next Top Model. I keep stumbling over my words. I need water. But then I thought about what I was gonna do with my long locks. So I proceeded. I cried, but not as much as I thought I was gonna cry. Like, it was only like a couple tears. My eyes were very watery. The first braid was chopped and there was no going back. Like, I literally could not go back from that. So I chopped and I chopped. And then Mom wanted to chop, so I let her chop and I let her chop. And then I wanted my husband to join in on the fun, so I let him chop and let him chop until there was the last one and I chopped. It was gone. It was all gone. Referring back to Brad Mondo's video, I'm not supposed to cut it straight across, which is why I did 2 pigtails so I can cut it straight across and then go in and point cut it. But because I had cut it so short, I really couldn't reach the sections at the back of my head. Like, it was literally like right here and I was This is so ugly. So again, here comes Mama Maria. And unfortunately, I don't have footage of her point cutting my hair because I don't think my family would appreciate me blasting their face on the internet. But she went ahead and basically evened it out because of course it came out uneven, even though I followed the directions perfectly, right? She went ahead and evened it out and then point cut it, and it looked fairly decent after that. I know Brad Mondo shows in his video how to add layers into your hair. I just didn't want to test my luck and I decided to stop there. I had my little photo op with my braids. Oh yeah, my braids. So while I was thinking I should really cut my hair, I was also thinking, what should I do with my hair? I've dyed my hair before. I've dyed it black before, like pretty black. And most organizations don't really take dyed hair. But I had heard of some organizations that do take dyed hair, so I researched. I came across the Children's with Hair Loss organization, and they accept dyed hair, which is great because that's like half of what this hair is dyed. I'm really bad at summarizing things and like explaining things, so I'm just gonna read you their mission statement and their history really quick so you know what they're about. I'm running out of space in my phone and I am just really annoyed because one, I thought this video was not gonna be this long. This is my third time. So their mission statement says, Children with Hair Loss is a nonprofit organization that provides human hair replacement at no cost to children and young adults facing medically related hair loss. When a child's hair is lost due to cancer treatments, alopecia, trichotillomania, burns, etc., the painful effects are far deeper than just cosmetic. Every year, the number of children requesting their hair replacement increases, and with our support, they can continue to increase the number of children they are able to help in the future. A little bit about their history. Well, I'm just going to read the history section. Children with Hair Loss opened in September of 2000. After researching, they didn't find any other organizations that were giving human hair replacements to children at no cost. Children with Hair Loss's mission and goals were never to charge a family at a time when they needed the most help. After years of intense fundraising, Children with Hair Loss was able to purchase their first building in 2005. The headquarters resides in South Rockwood, Michigan, in an old renovated fire station. Originally, Children with Hair Loss's focus was on children fighting cancer, until they found out that there are a lot of other reasons why children lose their hair, including alopecia, burns, trichotillomania, and other rare diseases and disorders. To this day, Children with Hair Loss has never charged a child. Currently, they provide a customized human hair replacement and care kit to over 300 children a year. They have a ton of other information on their website, which I will leave the web address right here, and I will also put it in the description box below. Definitely check them out if you are thinking about maybe donating your hair as well, or if you just want to donate to the cause. That's great. I'll leave everything down below. So now what you've been waiting for, the hair reveal. Ooh, that's not how I expected it to happen. So here it is. It's pretty short. The hair that I cut off was almost 26 inches. I could not believe that I have about 3 feet of hair on my head at one point from scalp to end. That's insane. And here's my hair. So it's crazy to like be able to hold this in my hands, but at the same time, like, I don't miss it. And I'm happy to be able to hopefully bring joy to another child, and hopefully they will get to create awesome memories just like how I have memories with this crazy long mane. So now I'm going to head off to the post office and mail this out. So let's go.